Okay, time for another Blu-ray slash pop vinyl update for you guys today. So yeah, let's dive right into it. Most of the stuff I bought in stores, there were two Blu-rays that I did get in the mail recently that I did not do an unboxing video for. So I'll start with those. So I did pick up two more Disney films I want in the collection, both with their slipcovers, because now it's like a nightmare just to try and find them with the slips in stores. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's damn near impossible to find them with the slips in stores. So your next best bet, eBay. So I did finally pick up Tarzan, the 1999 Disney film with the slipcover. Awesome. Definitely had to pick this up on Blu-ray with the slip. So you can pick this up for about 14, 15 bucks new in the store without the slip. Um, with I ended up buying it used for about 15 bucks shipped. So to me, even though it's used, I wanted it with the slipcover. So to me, paying that, pretty much the exact same price for a used copy as a new copy, to me it was worth it just for the slipcover. So love this film. For the longest time, this actually was my favorite Disney film of all time growing up. And I'd say it still holds that as a kid. As a kid, it's definitely my favorite Disney film. As an adult, I think my new favorite Disney film is Mulan. That was also my second favorite growing up. So, but when I rewatched it last year, I decided, you know what, as an adult, at this time in my life, I think Mulan has moved to the next higher up. But Tarzan is definitely in second, right behind. So, love Tarzan. Can't go wrong with that. I enjoyed the new. Actually, I don't think Disney did the live-action version. It was some other company, and Disney's still planning on doing theirs. But I did enjoy the new live-action film that was made about Tarzan, but not necessarily the Disney version of it. So, but still cool to have in the collection. I also picked up the UK version of the Hunchback of Notre Dame on Blu-ray. This is kind of cool. It actually has two slips. It has this end cap thing, I guess. I think this was probably this is how it was displayed. This might have been a display. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, interesting that the region coding is actually on this slip, and it's not actually on the Blu-ray itself. So that's interesting. And of course, it has a slip cover. So in stores everywhere, I've seen it like this. It was missing the slip, so I definitely had to pick it up for the collection. This one is also on my I would say top 5 favorite Disney films of all time. As you guys know, I did recently pick up the Laserdisc again of this film, so I have the Laserdisc, I have the DVDs, I had the VHS, and I also have the Blu-ray set now, so that's definitely cool. So yeah, I think I paid about the same price, about 15 bucks, which is what it would cost brand new in stores, but I wanted it with the slip. And how often do you find the UK version in the United States? Not that, not completely rare, but not very often. So definitely not a store anyway. So very cool. All right, so that's it for, for online purchasing. So in-store purchasing. So we'll start off with the older stuff. I can't remember if I did these in an update. Let me make sure. Double check on my videos. I'm pretty sure I did an update video, but I threw them in here just to be safe. Let me check real quick. This is me not prepared for this video, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. No, it looks like I did not do an update of these films, which is perfect. Alright, awesome. Alright, so I finally picked up the newly remastered 4K remaster, but this is actually the 1080p cut of the film, the director's cut of Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. Now I made sure to find a copy with the yellow what the hell do you call that, the barcode, the yellow barcode. If you find one in a store that has the normal white barcode, that is the original pressing, and there is a error in the I forgot what it was. It was like one particular scene. Somebody goofed up and switched a couple scenes together by accident, and so. But anyway, they did a, I think they did a recall or something like that, saying I think there is a replacement disc program, so if you want to replace your disc, you can. However, I held off and I made sure to look up online to find out which edition to get. So if you find one with the yellow barcode on the back, that's the corrected version. So anyway, this is the first time we get any of the original Star Trek films fully remastered, restored from a film level, and properly restored. So sadly, I think it's all the original first 9 films. All the original cast films and the Next Generation are all just DVD upconverts or old DVD masters from the early 2000s. So they're really, really shitty, crappy masters. And Wrath of Khan originally was the original one that was done from a film level, but it was done very, very poorly. So for the longest time, Wrath of Khan was the only one worth getting on Blu-ray. Well, now it's definitely even more worth getting on Blu-ray because they went back and restored it even further to a 4K level, did a whole new restoration, and it looks gorgeous. I already watched it the other day, and it looks so much better than the original version. So the director's cut, finally have it on Blu-ray. For the longest time, I think the only way you could get the director's cut was on the special edition DVD. I'm not even sure if there was a Laserdisc version, but I do have the Laserdisc as well. But great film, definitely the best one of the original series. Although my personal favorite is the 4th one. Was it The Voyage Home or something like that? Anyway, that's my personal favorite, but I do enjoy the Wrath of Khan because it definitely is one of the better ones. So awesome to have in the collection. Definitely need to pick it up on Blu-ray. Sadly, they did not do a 4K release yet that I know of, which is weird knowing that they did a full 4K remaster, yet we did not get a 4K Blu-ray as of this date of this time. So there probably will be one eventually, but I have checked online and I found nothing so far. So very disappointing on that, but still cool that we got something out of it. So really, really cool. I also picked up Zootopia. Sadly, I picked up the just the normal 2D version. I forgot that they did a 3D version of this film, so I only picked up the 2D version. It was on sale for like 18 bucks at Target. I watched it. I loved it. Really good film. So I'm happy that I picked it up. So eventually, maybe I'll go on eBay. Couple years down the line, maybe I'll pick up the 3D version real cheap, so we'll see. For now, it's still going for like that $30 price, and I'm not paying that. So, but especially now knowing, you know, I goofed up on it. Oh well, but still very cool to have it in the collection. Great film. I also finally picked up the extended edition of The Martian. Now, I'm not sure if the 4K Blu. Well, first of all, I'm not even sure if it was actually remastered in 4K. I'm not sure if the 4K Blu-ray even has the extended cut, but I held off on picking up The Martian, and I'm glad I did, because now we got the cool extended cut. I just got the normal Blu-ray release with the slipcover. I think I paid like 10 bucks for this. Not bad. Definitely had to pick it up. So good movie. I enjoyed it. Matt Damon, Ridley Scott film. Can't go wrong with that. So happy to have it in the collection. So another movie I saw in theaters, but this one I saw in IMAX, and that is The Walk. And I finally was happy to pick this up. I think I picked this up for like 17 bucks. Not a bad price. I don't know how long the slipcover will be around, much longer, so I figured I'd pick it up with the slipcover. This is the 3D version, which also includes the normal Blu-ray and digital copy. Definitely a well worth 3D IMAX experience. I will say that. I don't think my 3D Blu-ray here will ever give me the same experience as it did in the IMAX, but definitely was it was an interesting experience, I'll say that. So really good film, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out again eventually. So happy to pick that up. A movie I did not see in theaters, but I've been wanting to check out, and that is Gods of Egypt. I picked up the 3D version with the slipcover. It's starting to get a little hard to find, I know, so that's why I decided, okay, I better jump on this. So, yeah, I'm going to check this out one of these days soon and give it a watch because I've been wanting to check it out. So, while the slipcover is still available, I had to pick it up. So I think I paid 20 bucks for this, to be honest. Nah, I think I did pay like 22. It was on sale or something. It was on sale recently, so I had to pick it up. So, and I think I better do it now than waiting later on. So, I actually haven't heard much, but to be honest, I haven't done a lot of research into this film. But I haven't heard anybody's really much of opinion on this film. Of course, like I said, I just haven't really looked into it either. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. No matter if it was good reviews or bad reviews, I'm just curious to see how it'll, what kind of experience I'll have with it. So yeah, definitely interested in checking this out soon. So I also finally picked up Lucy, Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman. This is another one I saw in theaters and thought it was just okay. And I feel like this is one of those movies, I should go back eventually at some point and recheck out. So for $10 with the new, really cool redesigned slipcover, I figured, you know what, for $10, that's not a bad price. So I do like Scarlett Johansson. I do like Morgan Freeman, of course. So you know what, this is the new collectible pop art series. Apparently, what they're doing. Who's doing this? Is this Universal? So, so I figure, you know what, I definitely want to go back and revisit this film at some point. So why not? It's cheap. Figure I pick it up with a really cool new slip. So yeah. So eventually I'll go back and see if this is any better. It may or may not be. Who knows? So, but still cool. I also picked up Inside Out, the new Disney Pixar film. I haven't checked it out yet. I just picked this up today, so I will be checking it out. Had to pick it up with the lenticular slipcover. Of course, when I made sure that I forgot that Zootopia was done in 3D, I made sure to double check to see if Inside Out, which I noticed this is also, at least in my area, is becoming harder to find. I went to 3 different stores, 2 Targets, a Best Buy, and 2 Walmart. Actually, no, it was I went to a Best Buy, could not find the 3D version at all. I went to a Target and a Walmart, couldn't find either one of those in 3D. It wasn't until another Walmart I went to that I actually found it. So I went to 4 different stores to find a 3D version, and I was lucky enough to find it with the slipcover. So yeah, so this is actually starting to come, I guess in my area it's becoming a little bit harder to find. So knowing that, I definitely had to pick it up as soon as I saw it. So paid full retail, $30 price for it, but that's okay. I waited off too long to pick it up early. So, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. So, and finally, here, I'll throw this in real quick before I talk about those. I also did, of course, pick up the new Captain America Civil War. Saw this in IMAX 3D. Absolutely loved it. I need to go back and watch Winter Soldier to really compare the two, because I thought this one was good. And honestly, I only saw Winter Soldier once, and I thought that was really good. So to really say which one is better, I'd have to go back and watch both. I would say they're really neck and neck. I really enjoyed Winter Soldier, and I really enjoyed this film. Had to pick up the 3D version, and it's weird. I notice now that Marvel movies, at least anyway, when it comes to their releases, they're only giving slipcovers to the 3D versions now. It's kind of weird. They're not giving the normal Blu-ray editions or DVD edition a slipcover anymore. It kind of sucks. If you're into slipcovers but you're not into 3D, you're kind of stuck. You have to either buy the 3D version and never watch the 3D version, or you're just gonna have to suck it up and buy the normal edition on Blu-ray without a slip. So, and good luck finding the steelbook. You'd have to, if I knew I wanted the steelbook for this, I would have to have ordered it ahead of time, because every time I go to Best Buy, you're never ever gonna find the Marvel's movie steelbooks. It's just not gonna happen unless you stay overnight or something and wait till the next morning to get in as soon as the shipment opens. So yeah, but anyway, fantastic movie, loved it. And like I said, I have to go back and rewatch Winter Soldier in order to compare which one is better, because I honestly don't remember. So yeah, I will definitely check out both eventually. I'm gonna do a marathon. So alright, and finally for the Blu-rays, as soon as I saw this, it was actually the movie collectors group on Facebook that I'm part of. Actually, someone went to Walmart and took pictures and let everybody know in the group that Walmart apparently is re-releasing the Universal Monster films on Blu-ray with new glow-in-the-dark slipcovers. And I'm like, oh, that's great, because I've been missing, because when I looked at the photograph, I noticed it was some of the Universal horror movies that I'm missing in my collection. I have them on DVD, but I don't have the Blu-ray, individual Blu-ray releases. And I was kicking myself because these releases have not been released again since 2014. Last year we didn't get a run. So knowing that we got a new run of these films with new slipcovers that I actually like the artwork for, I definitely had to jump on it. So the first one I picked up was the Invisible Man. So because if you go to a store, you'll find like this edition. If you're even lucky to find this edition. I know most stores, at least in my area, don't carry them anymore. But FYE carried them, but they wanted like $30 for like one, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying that price. Walmart wanted $10 a piece, so I definitely had to pick them up for that price. So the Invisible Man, which is one I was missing, so super cool. The original Phantom of the Opera. Actually, I'm not sure if this actually is the original. I think there was one that came out before this. It was a silent film. Or is this the silent version? I'm not sure. No, it's got mono soundtrack. Of course, that could be music. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is the mono. I think this one does have dialogue. I think I'm thinking of another Phantom of the Opera from the 20s. Because this one came out, if it even tells me, 1943. No, this is not the original silent version. This is their version. Okay. But anyway, so once again, Phantom of the Opera, really cool. And of course, this one I was definitely, I almost bought this Blu-ray release, but of course, different slipcover. But I decided not to. I had it in my hand. I was going to buy it at Best Buy back in 2014. It was like the end of October, and I decided, you know what? I mean, I watched I had the DVD of it, and I was like, you know, I don't really have to buy it on Blu-ray. I had the DVD. I'm happy with that. And I was kind of kicking myself a year later, back in 2015, when I decided, you know what, maybe I should pick up that Blu-ray, and then none of the stores had it, so I'm like, okay. And I didn't want to bother buying it online, because knowing I would probably never get it with the slipcover. So, well, now that we got a new slipcover, I had to pick it up, and that is The Bride of Frankenstein. So, really, really good movie. I think this is one of those movies that is just as good as the original film. So this is one of the sequels, and this one was really, really good. So, and of course, I've seen it like this at FYE, but you know, I wanted to get it with the slips. So now that we got a new slipcover, I definitely had to pick it up. So I need to let these soak in some light, and I'll have to take a photo of these, what they look like glow in the dark. If you guys check out my Instagram or Facebook page, I will make sure to post a picture of what these look like in the dark, so you guys can check them out. So, so if you haven't checked out my Facebook or Instagram yet, do that. So, especially my Instagram, I will definitely make sure to post a picture of what these look like in the dark. So, all right, and then finally, to end and wrap up this video, I did pick up one pop vinyl, and that is, I'm very happy to say, I finally got Katana from Suicide Squad. I think she's going to be the last one I'll probably buy. I do want to try and find Enchantress, but I haven't found her yet. Everybody else I have seen. I mean, part of me kind of wants to buy Boomerang, but I'm like, because he was one of my other favorite characters in the film. The Joker, I liked him as the Joker, but I don't need a pop vinyl of him. Diablo, I don't really need to pick him up, really, to be honest. Rick Flag, I really have no interest in. So, and Killer Croc, I almost picked him up. I thought he was really, really cool, but I decided not to. So, I mean, maybe if I come across them again, I'll pick them up. I don't know. It's really debating my mind, because, to be honest, I just don't have a lot of space for these. I'm running out of room. So, but I definitely want to pick up Katana, so I was definitely happy to pick her up and add her to the collection. So, okay, guys, so that's it for my Blu-ray and, well, Blu-ray and pop vinyl updates. So yeah, no DVDs in this one. Well, there are DVDs, but they're combos. Anyway, so yeah, well, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to those will be down in the description. And like I said, guys, I will post a video later at some point showing off the glow-in-the-dark slipcovers of these 3 films. So if you want to see what they look like glow-in-the-dark, make sure to check out my Facebook and Instagram, because I will be posting pictures on there. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.